Two phones, 5,000 rupees apart, same brand, similar looks, and yet something's off. This is the iQOO Neo 10 and this is the iQOO Neo 10R. One's priced at 31,999 and other at 26,999. The difference? A cup of coffee, a pair of earbuds and something more. But the real question is not just which one is better. It's why do both exist? And more importantly, do you need to spend that 5,000 rupees extra on this phone? Let's find out. At first glance, you would think they were twins, maybe fraternal, not identical. The same racing-inspired bag, the same Gen Z energy, the same I am here to win tournaments and scroll Instagram aesthetics. I have got the raging blue Neo 10R, bold, sharp, dual tone, and the Inferno red iQOO Neo 10, which is more orange than red, but it works. In the hand, the Neo 10 feels just that little bit more grown up. Yes, it's heavier, but more premium. Both are plastic built, yes, but the Neo 10 comes with Gorilla Glass 7i up front, while the Neo 10R settles for short sensation. Good, but not Gorilla Good. Let's be honest, unless you're rubbing your cheeks against the screen, you probably won't notice any difference. Now here's where things get interesting. Both phones sport a 6.78-inch 1.5K AMOLED panel, 120Hz refresh rate on paper, 144Hz when you are gaming. On BGMI, we hit 120 FPS on both phones, but real world average, we hit around 102 FPS. Not bad, but not what the brand says. The iQOO Neo 10, however, blinds with brilliance. 3340 nits peak brightness. That's flagship territory. The Neo 10R's 2000 nits is no slouch either. But next to the Neo 10, it feels like it's wearing sunglasses indoors. Color accuracy also tight. We recorded delta E of 0.9 on the Neo 10R and 1.4 on the Neo 10. Translation: both look fantastic, but creators might lean toward the Neo 10R. Now here's the main act. Performance. The iQOO Neo 10R runs on the Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 and the Neo 10 is backed by the latest 8S Gen 4. Sounds minor, isn't it? But what about performance scores? In AnTuTu, it's 1.5 million versus 1.7 million between the Neo 10R and the Neo 10. And Geekbench also shows a 10 to 15% jump across the board for the Neo 10. But let's ditch all the numbers. What happens when you game for an hour? Initially, the iQOO Neo 10 works just brilliant, but after a while, it starts having minor thermal issues, frame drops, hot pockets. But iQOO says it will fix it with an OT update. But the main thing is both phones handle long sessions of BGMI, Genshin Impact and Call of Duty like seasoned pros. The iQOO Neo 10R always stays cool and steady, while the Neo 10 feels snappier at first but does lose a bit of performance over time. Minor but noticeable. FunTouch OS 15 on both. It looks the same, feels the same, is the same. So yeah, there is nothing to compare here. Now about the cameras, both phones pack a 50 megapixel main camera and an 8 megapixel ultra wide lens. On paper, twins again. But zoom in on the photos and the iQOO Neo 10 edges ahead. Yes, you can see from the pictures the iQOO Neo 10 clicks sharper photos with better detail. As we zoom in, we can see the difference. Also, the shots that iQOO Neo 10 clicks have a warmer hue to it when compared to the iQOO Neo 10R. And you will see a similar result on the low light pictures too. Portraits, again, I feel the iQOO Neo 10 clicks better. Yes, there is smoothing on both phones, but Neo 10 clicks more saturated portraits. Here, Neo 10R adds the yellow tint and misses out on details a little. Now, maybe iQOO Neo 10 performs slightly better in photography because of its latest processor. So, post-processing or processor magic, doesn't matter, the iQOO Neo 10 wins. But not by a landslide. Gamers, we need juice, and iQOO delivers. The iQOO Neo 10 comes with a 7000 mAh battery that supports 120 watt fast charging. On the other hand, we have the iQOO Neo 10R that comes with a 6400 mAh battery and it supports 80 watt fast charging. It still amazes me how far we have come. Acer Zenfone Max was the first phone to make the 5000 mAh battery popular, and we were blown away with that. And now these massive batteries. On PC Mark, the Neo 10R gave 23 hours of screen time with 20% juice left. Real world use, 2-3 days easy. But there is a twist. The Neo 10 lasted a few minutes less than the Neo 10R in our testing, despite having a bigger battery. The good thing is they charge fast. It's 40 minutes flat on the Neo 10 versus 67 minutes on the Neo 10R. So which one? If 27,000 is your wall, the iQOO Neo 10R is a beast. Great performance, solid battery, minimal compromises. But spend 5,000 rupees more and the iQOO Neo 10 gives you better build, brighter display, sharper photos, faster charging and obviously newer silicon. Do we need both? Probably not, but if you're asking me which one I would keep in my pocket, it's the Neo 10. Even by a small margin, it earns the name.